Hi, I kind of wanted to focus on three major topics on tonight's video with the upcoming stuff related to the new My WW plan that's coming out. So first off, I really just wanted to cover why I'm covering this. Um, some people have asked that, and the real reason I'm covering it is number one, I want to hit the ground running when the new plan starts. So that's why I would like to know what's coming before my app changes, and I haven't been to a meeting yet. I figure that's going to happen to other people because the app is changing on Monday, November 11th. So unless you went to a meeting on Sunday the 10th or the Monday of November 11th, your app is going to change. You really don't know why unless you have found some source that's already kind of let you know that the changes are coming. So that's the main reason I wanted to do this. The second reason I wanted to do another video today is I wanted to talk about the Blue Dot range and the new plan. First off, I will let you all know once again, I'm no fan of the Blue Dot range. I really think it focuses more on a diet mindset than a lifestyle change for us. So it would be great, in my opinion, if Weight Watchers thought, hey, this would be a great time to stop putting the blue dots in the app. But they're not. It's going to be -10 to +5 for all three different plans that they offer. So the 30-point plan, the 23-point plan, and the 16-point plan, which are all for different people with different needs, all have the same blue dot range. So that is kind of confusing in its own right. If you're going to make these different plans, you probably should have made different blue dot ranges for them. I mean, the fact that the green plan, that has 30 points, is for people who kind of want a more restricted plan. You probably want a more restricted blue dot range. Maybe for the blue, which is kind of the normal freestyle plan, leave it alone. And maybe for the new purple plan that only has 16 points, and add this 15-point blue dot range in there. Not quite sure why that really seems to make a lot of sense. Maybe that would have been a great time to kind of go wild, wild west and just not have a blue dot for people who really want to focus on the healthier, the cleaner, that kind of eating, and maybe not give them a blue dot range. If you really want to go purple, you probably don't need one. But that way you're kind of aware what's coming when it comes to blue dots. They're really not going to change. So there's that. The last thing I wanted to cover, some people have asked me what happens if you wanted to change from green to blue or to purple, different plans throughout your week. And honestly, I didn't know. I've never done anything like that. I've known some people in the past that switched from the regular plan to Simply Filling back on the old plan. And basically when you did Simply Filling and you ate all the different foods that were on Simply Filling, if you didn't really do any weekly points, and you switched back to your regular plan, from what I understand, not really anything affected where your points were at. So I reached out to somebody who obviously is currently working the new plan to see what happened for them if they switched between the plans. So they tried it, and basically what happens is anytime you change your plan now, it will alter and change and recalculate everything you've put in and what you've eaten based on whatever your current plan is. So if it's the green plan or the blue plan or the purple plan, it's going to adjust it based on the current one you have showing. So if you track all your items on purple, your brown rices and things, and they come up to 0 points, but you switch to the green plan because there's a wedding or a school fundraiser for your kid or something you want to go to, all those points are going to change. And your weeklies, your day and stuff are going to be affected from that. Now, mind you, if you're really only looking to eat your 30 points that day, and that's the real reason you're changing it over, maybe it won't make a big difference. But once again, when you switch back to your purple plan, that's all going to change because if you ate 30 dailies on the green plan, well, you switch to purple, that will end up coming out of your weeklies down the road. So, based on the way the app is going to work, whatever your plan is at the end of the week is how all your points are going to get calculated. So the only thing I can kind of offer you as a potential hack would be if you're doing purple and you're eating brown rice and your whole grain noodles and your oatmeal and some of the other things that are now 0 points that were not on other plans. And you know you're going to switch to a green, but switch back to a purple later, something like that. Maybe you put those things in as a quick add, and you don't obviously have them in the regular tracking, because that way you can put them in, you can track what you ate, you can put it in as 0 points, but since it's not in the regular tracking, when you switch the plans, it will not affect your daily, weekly points or anything when you do that. So for peace of mind, that might help you out. But for those who are going like, hey, could I do 5 purple days and 2 green days? Well, it all really matters what you finish your week at. If you're finishing a week at purple, it's going to calculate your entire week as purple. If you finish it on green, it's going to calculate your entire week as green. And once again, same thing with blue. So I really just kind of wanted to cover those 3 topics to kind of keep things efficient, have a relevant video to help me and help you. The only other thing I'm going to put out there is if any of you want to leave any comments as to anything you'd like to see me maybe try to find out or to cover with regards to the new plan coming up at this time, let me know. I'd also be potentially interested in doing a live video. I have not done one on YouTube yet. I've done a few of them on my Facebook blog that I have, but I'd be willing to try and pair up and do both of those together if you guys really thought that was something worthwhile, maybe leading up to the new plan coming out. Once again, just leave me those comments if there's any topics you want covered, or maybe a live event where you can ask questions and I kind of try and answer them to the best of my ability as I go along. And once again, maybe that will just lead to me reaching out to people and finding out the best answers for you there. But once again, November 11th, the new plan's coming out. Hopefully what I'm doing and anything you're looking at is just to get yourself ready for when that comes. So when it comes, there are no surprises, or a few surprises, not any big surprises, and we all can hit the ground running and be confident. Because once again, Weight Watchers puts out the best plans that are out there for us to lose and maintain our weight. And that's all we really want to do, is be in the best place possible to work the plan to the best of our ability. Because when we do, the results are always usually there to back us up. But you all have a wonderful night, and we will do one of these again soon.